camping out on one of our sofas, or they're hanging out somewhere to, you know, in our house where we don't want them to. Well, Lorenzo has brought us these luxurious designer pet beds. These things are amazing. Read the reviews on hsn.com. Huge customer pick already. People absolutely love them, not only because of the incredible like softness of them, but the construction of them. They're so well made. They're supportive for your pets. They have a removable washable cover. They are the perfect sleep area. I have them available in small, medium, large, and extra large as well. They are reduced shipping and handling today, and you see the prices up there, and every one of them is on 4 payments. 4.8 stars, almost perfectly reviewed on hsn.com.
Yeah, and they come in, there's a lot of dogs here, so the dogs are also curious, but they come in 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, extra large. You may want to hold on to Karma.
Yeah, come here, Karma.
Because Karma's being very curious. They come in different colors too. Right in front of me, this is the flax color.
Okay.
Okay, then we have driftwood over here. Then Storm is on the floor.
Okay.
And then there's 2 other patterns, which is courtyard taupe and courtyard gray.
And those are the ones that have the sort of the check pattern, almost like the, on the outside.
Those are the courtyard ones.
Okay.
Now, why these beds are so amazing, they're Bowser pet beds. I think they're probably the #1 luxurious pet bed sold in the United States.
Right.
I haven't sold these for years. I brought them back a few months ago. They did really well, and they became a huge customer pick right away. And the reason why these beds do so well is numerous reasons. One, you'll feel the bolsters. The bolsters are actually made out of virgin polyester fill, which is the same type of fill you'll get in those luxury pillows in hotels. So, and it also bounces right back into its shape. It has a ton of support. And why dogs love these is because you also have the bolsters. So dogs don't like to be approached from behind.
Right.
So that's why they'll sometimes dig and try to create a hole, because they want to create a nest so they feel secure. So these beds actually provide the support around them, making them feel secure. Additionally, the fabric is incredible. It is a micro velvet fabric, which means that it actually gets softer after every wash. It actually stays cool in the summertime and cozy in the wintertime. It doesn't pill. It repels moisture and pet hair. Guy, if you just want to pour a little water and sort of show everyone how it just repels.
Let me show everybody. I'll hold it up so you can see.
If you do it this way, you'll see it roll right off.
Yeah, right up in here. Watch.
See how it just bounces right off? So it repels moisture and pet hair. Additionally, it's extremely soft and comfortable. And then what's also interesting about this product is that the actual bed itself, the bottom of it, is sewn in. Reason being is that it helps prevent those dogs that like to dig and rip out the pillows.
Sure.
It won't allow that to happen. Additionally, it's very easy to wash. It has the 4 bolsters that come right unzipped. There's a zipper underneath.
Right.
You pull the bolsters out and throw the bed right into your washing machine, and it gets clean. And as I said, after every wash, it gets softer. It's extremely cozy. I was telling you this before.
Nice.
I wish people could just see how beautiful these beds are. And you know, I know a lot of us have walked into homes and you see that pet bed and it's an ugly pet bed.
Yeah,
all
ratty.
of a sudden, you're just like, it just gives you a bad feeling, like, oh, they just don't care about either their house, or they don't care about the support for their pets. There are a lot of pet beds in the industry. I've seen tons of them. The issue with a lot of them is that they don't provide the support. Additionally, many of them are, you know, I would say very cheaply made and aren't the best thing for your pets. These are actually, not only is the fabric incredible, but they are OEK Tech certified, which is an environmental association which makes sure that the fabric that is used and the way it's processed doesn't contain any harmful chemicals. If you do not buy a pet bed that has that certification, you should really check how it's made, because there could be harmful chemicals within the fabrics, and your dog or cat is going to be licking the bed. It's going to be sleeping in it, and you want to make sure that it's non-toxic. And that's, every one of these beds has that certification. It's very difficult to get, and it has to be renewed annually. These pets are also made in the U.S., which is a great thing.
They're incredible. When you look at the design, when you look at the comfort of them, and not only that, you know, if you're people that are always fighting your pets from jumping up on your furniture and all that stuff, maybe that's because they don't have their own little secured little private place where they feel comfortable.
Well, I was talking about that with you before. You know, what's so interesting about dogs is that they're very much like us. They have feelings, you know, and they have emotions. and they love being with us. So if you're in the kitchen, you've got that hard floor, guess what? Your dog's gonna be lying right next to you on that kitchen. Make sure they have that support that they need.
Right.
Have a pet bed in your kitchen. Have a pet bed in your bedroom. Have a pet bed wherever your dog is in order to create that support, because if they don't get that support, they're more likely to have those joints hurt.
Exactly.
And you'll see it, you know, as the dogs get older, they need that support. They will absolutely love these beds. The reason why these dogs are so excited right now is because there's dogs all over in front of us for the next set, so they want to go play, but I'm keeping them here. But you'll see, once you put this pet bed down at home, within a few hours, your dog will be in it, will be loving it, and will be sleeping in it. And I also want to mention that, you know, dogs can sleep between 75% of their entire life, 60 to 75% of their entire life. So this is essentially the most important product you can have for your dog for that comfort.
Happy they are.
You know, it's like going to a hotel. If you go to a hotel and that bed is really uncomfortable,
right, and
then you go to another hotel, you're like, wow, I'm going to stay back.
Exactly.
That was amazing. You don't even want to get out of bed.
Oh yeah, you notice the difference. You notice the difference in the quality. I know somebody else that's noticing the difference in the quality, and that's Leslie, who is at home, and I think she's got one of our pet beds.
You do, Leslie, look at that.
Hey, there's Benicio.
You said dogs spend 75% of their lives in bed. It's kind of like you, Guy.
Smarty pants.
Is that right?
Smarty pants.
Leslie, how do you know how often he sleeps?
Thank you for that, Lorenzo.
I just thought that
she got that.
I think the proof is in the pudding here. The dog loves it.
Look at him.
Lucy's off somewhere because we're trying to keep her from barking, but I was just wondering, do you guys make these for children?
Actually, I would suggest getting the extra large one, because then your children can sleep in there either by themselves or with the dog. And is that the courtyard taupe you have, Leslie?
Yes, I think she's got the taupe.
He seems to want to go in here. The baby wants to go in there as well, but Benicio's loving it. And this guy's a little, he's like a rescue little schnauzer mix. And honestly, he is the most grateful because I don't think he's ever had a bed this beautiful. So I'm so glad you guys brought one.
Well, you know, it's a lot more comfortable than a crib from what I understand. Yeah. So definitely have your kids sleep in there.
Thanks, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
All right, we'll be checking with you. I want to remind everybody, too, this comes in a bunch of different sizes. So if you have different size pets, you look on the screen right where my hand is there, and you'll see it goes from $74.95 up to $149 if you want the extra large. That gives you an idea of the dimensions of what you should look for if you're shopping. Keep in mind also, each one of these is on FlexPay, so you can get it home for Flex on no matter what you buy. You'll get it on 4Flex, so it makes it more affordable. But there's sort of a chart as to what you should look for.
So small is up to 15 pounds, medium up to 45, large is 75, and then extra large is above 75. If you have also multiple dogs, you may want to get an extra large so they share that bed. These are just, as I said, it's a necessity for your dog. If you don't have a pet bed, please get one. Make sure it has the support it needs. What I do love about, you know, being on HSN is that you can get it home and try it. If you don't like it, you can send it back, and it's only $4.95 shipping and handling for these huge beds.
The shipping is negligible. It's for what you're getting, and you're going to love it. And you'll have a place that you can dedicate to your little best friend. They'll go when they need to go there. It's also, you know, if you're training your dog and trying to get them to go and stay in one place while you're doing other things, this is a comfortable place they'll love to go to. Look at this. Hey, this is our little rescue dog on the floor.
Okay, and that's a courtyard taupe right there that you're seeing. And again, you know, you'll see that once you put it down, your dog is absolutely going to love it. These are not like your traditional pet beds. The support is incredible. They are so soft. And again, they stay cool in the summertime, cozy in the wintertime. They get softer after every wash. And I just can't comment on the support enough. These, it's like sleeping in the most luxurious hotel bed you can be in.
Oh, yeah.
And again, your pet's going to spend most of its life in its pet bed. That's the fact.
Not only that, it looks nice in your home, too.
Right.
It's not that skanky bed that you're always trying to hide when people come over. You'll be proud to display this bed. All the colors are still available, and the size is available. 077-329. Lorenzo, you're awesome as always. Are you back again later today?
I'm back at 1 and 6.
1 o'clock and 6 o'clock, so this will be it. So take advantage while you can. It's a great value on FlexPay.